Good morning. Today I'm trying to replace the plug wires in my van. I was trying to do a tune-up and I ran into a lot of difficulty. I'll go into that later. But anyway, right here I took this one off first because I have to get to it under the hood. This is the ignition coil, the wire that goes on that. I've already disconnected it. I've got it laying right down in there. This is a 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 5.2 liter. Okay, the distributor cap. And I had this horrible problem. What I did is I changed the plugs. There's eight spark plugs in this 5.2 liter engine. And I couldn't get these two out up here. Ones that are way up there, which is number on this diagram. You can a firing diagram, which I finally downloaded, or got on the internet, and then I traced this. That's the front of the engine going that way. So number 1 and number 3, I just couldn't get them out. I didn't have the right tools, and even the mechanic that ended up getting them out, he ended up tearing the sleeve off of them, which is this metal thing right here. See that little metal sleeve? Okay, and somebody else had already ripped the 2 off there. On those 2, I was able to get these 4 and those 2 done. But those 2 up there I couldn't do. Anyway, so then, to make matters worse, what I did is when I was putting all the wires back on, even though I numbered them, these are not in the correct firing numbers. I'm going to see if I can get this off with alcohol and put it on right. I crossed 2 of them, so it was jumping like crazy. But now I see that that wire is really all eaten up. So let me pull that out. Let me see, where is it? Here it is, right here. Look at this. Look at that. That's probably the problem. I hope so, anyway. If it's not, I'm going to be sad. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness, it's really buried down in there. This is still, like I say, the ignition coil. Very important piece of wiring. And it goes to the one in the middle. So let me just pull it out one by one. Okay. That part looks alright, but I don't know if the sheathing on here is all messed up like that. Could be my problem. Although it just seems to be the outer sheathing that's bad. But that would cause it to ground out, maybe. I don't know. I hope that's the problem. Anyway. Amazing, right? So I'm going to do them one at a time so that I don't get mixed up. They're currently on correct. I compared them to the diagram. Very close in here. This is a van, of course. Oh, and I'm always trying to do it myself to save money. Okay, and this little thing here came off. I got to fix that. Overwhelming sometimes. Okay, let's see, what the heck is this? These wires laying in here, they get hot. So why are they laying in there like that? Those are the fuel injectors. I think that should be like up off of there. Anyway. I'll look at that later. Okay, so I'm going to open my box. Hold on, my hands are... Okay, this is what I bought. Okay, so first one is, of course, this one. The one that has the 2 black things on it is the ignition coil wire. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if that's what the problem is. I'll tell you what was going on with the car. That clip was getting too long. What's going on with it is, like, when I go uphill, it's sputtering. And it's kind of jumping and everything. So that's what prompted me to do the tune-up, which what I did was all the plugs. Well, I finally got the mechanic to do the other 2. And he didn't even bother to try to figure out what the problem was in the original problem. And I was just so fed up because it took him 5 days to do 2 plugs. And a new distributor cap. And under there is a rotor. Did that. So now I got the wires. Anyway, let me get this one out. I don't know about putting it back. I'm going to put heat shielding on that one, definitely. Okay. These numbers are wrong. I'm going to go get an alcohol pad and see if I can take that off and put the right number. Okay, I got this little bracket that holds this thing up, supposedly off the cylinder head, back on, and I did put some of this sheathing on here. Hopefully it'll help. So I'm going to put this one back on first. I've already gotten it filthy. My gloves were just full of holes, so I took them off. And I'm going to attempt to clean those letters off with the alcohol so I don't get too confused. And I'm going to put some of this stuff on the tips, the plugs. Okay? So first, I'm going to get this thing on. Let's take it over here. Sorry about the sniffing. It's cold. And my nose is, you know, sniffing. Flashlight. Okay, here we go. It goes right there on that. I don't know if my thing's going to focus. Right there, fixed. That's where I'm going to hook it. I'm going to thread it through there and hook it there, and then that thing, that little black bracket holder thing, fits right on top of that screw right there. That screw was loose, so I took it out, cleaned it, and retightened it. So this one goes on here. I wonder if I'm supposed to put a little of that gook on this end too. This is so confusing to me. Alright, this popped on there good. Let's see, there's the new shielding and everything. It's got to go over there. Anyway, I'm going to thread it along in here. And then I'll go out and pop it on. It looks like dog food. Remember when I had that critter? I picked up a critter when I was traveling. I think it was one of those kangaroo rats or something like that out in the, excuse me, in the desert. And it got in my dog food. It looks like he made a little stash here. I think I got it. All the dog food that was packed up in there. Oh, there's a couple more. Still there's a few in there. Get those out, and then I'll continue. Alright, I got the dog food out. So now I'm going to start trying to figure out how I want to do this. Just kind of keep it up off of that other thing there. So let's see. Go around. You didn't see jack, probably. Anyway, there, that's connected. Popped it back on. Got the little holder in place. When I say holder, I'm talking about that little black thing. And I think I am going to cable tie this up just to keep it off that cylinder head. Okay, so let me go get a cable tie. So I cable tied it up there. Hopefully that'll keep it off the hot part. So I pulled it off. And now I'm going to wiggle my plugs to make sure they're in there tight. I'm going to do that to each one. If I can get my hand in there. Okay, I'll let you know. Can't really see that plug down in there. Anyway, I got a good feel of it, and it's in tight. Didn't wiggle or anything. There it is over there. I put some of the, you just barely see it. I put some of the goop on there. So now I'm going to stick that end on, and then put it back on this post over here. And this is, according to my diagram, number 2. Number 2 cylinder. Okay. I wish I could, like, show you what I'm doing, but anyway, you understand. Simple. Just push it on until it pops. So it's on there, and I ran it through here. I put it in the bottom slot. I ran it around. I think I'm going to put some of that stuff right there. And popped it there. And there's another holder that goes here, actually. That should keep it away from that. Okay, according to the diagram, that's number 4 in firing order there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. Next one is this one. And it's down in one of those heat shields. See, the sleeve, that's why it's so hard to get them. It's tight. I'm going to put some stuff on the end, poke it back in. Okay, this is number 6. Already put it in that holder. Come around here, take out number 6. And even this is hard to do. Ugh. Finally got it. I'm throwing the old ones outside. It's not on there yet. Let me get inside so I can be on top of it and push. Okay, it's in there now. One more on that side, and then I'll start on these. And these are going to be the harder ones to do. At least those two are. Oh, I just hope this is the problem. Okay, let me keep going. I'm going to do this one next. This is let's see, number 8. Okay, it feels like it's in there good. What I end up doing with the other one, I couldn't reach down in there to put the sticky stuff in. So I put it in the end of the wire. So that's what I'm going to do again. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, the ones that are left. This is... Okay, so I've got the entire right side done, including the ignition coil. Now I'm going to start on the left. I think I'll do the hardest one first, just get it over with. So let me see if I can get it out. It's going to be hard. Okay, I got number 1 in over there. And here it is on the distributor cap. This one is the one that's pop. Got him. And that's this one that I'm working on right here. Number 3, no, number 5. Ooh. Okay, got a good pop out of that. Toss these out there. Okay. Last but not least, number 7. Okay, here it comes. barely any of this left. I mean, they really are stingy with this stuff, whatever it is. Look, it's something to keep moisture out. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Ouch. Okay, this one acts like it doesn't want to go in. Did I wiggle that blade? I mean, spark plug? Yeah, okay. Maybe I need to go this way. It's not really giving me the pop I want to hear. I suppose it's connected. Okay, they're all on. This little thing here is kind of broken, so thing there probably gonna fall off. I think what I'm gonna do is I don't know, I might try to tape it back on. Yeah, I've got some electrical tape. I'll do that. Anyway, I'm gonna get all these tools out of the way, put the breather back on, slam the hood, and take it for a test drive. Now, up here there's a hill where it's been like very sluggish, choking down and all that, so I'm going to try this hill. I'm back. I'm just idling. I don't hear any stalls or jerks or any of that. So I would say that I got a real good tune-up out of this whole thing. It's unfortunate that I end up having to spend $60 to get the two that I couldn't get out. The main reason I couldn't get those out is because I didn't have the right tool. I needed a very short ratchet, and I didn't have that. And I got scared thinking that if I broke it off or something that I would really make a mess. So I decided to, take the jump and let the mechanic do the last two. But he didn't check my plug wires. And he didn't do a good test drive after he finished because it was definitely still jerking like crazy when we would get up to 50. So, but now I'm happy. I think, it's good to go. I'm going to put the doghouse back on and then I'm going to go have some lunch. So, let's see. I think, with the hours that it would have taken him, because it took me altogether 6 hours to do everything I did. And then if you take the other 2 hours that he took him to do the other two, that was 8 hours. And any good mechanic is charging, I don't even know. Like in this area, he charged me $60 for 2 hours, so I say 30. So 3/8 are, no, what did I say? Yeah, 3/8, $240 labor is what I end up saving altogether. Well, take the 60 off. So anyway, I'm happy. I got a tune-up. I would say, if you have the right tools, you could do this pretty easily. I'm going to increase my tool so that if I run into an issue like that, I'll have a smaller ratchet that I can get into a tight space. One thing I do want, a lot of the heat shielding in here ended up, it's all torn up, so I did away with it. I have a piece that goes over there. I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, yay! Now I'm going to give you a tip on how to clean your seats after you've had a dirty mechanic in there, getting grease all over everything, like that, see? And over here, the seat is just like, got grease on it, see that? Look at my rag. I'm using regular alcohol, just rubbing isopropyl alcohol, put it on the rag, and then wipe over your seat. I just did that one over there, looks much better. Oh, there's a spot I missed down there. But anyway, it dries real quick, so that's the best thing about it. So give that a try. You can see how much came off. I'm going to finish now. Next time.